That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, the Lone Star Showdown is among the most bitter rivalries in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Texas A&M and Texas plays out.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. Quarterback making checks. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Manning. Here's a heat. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Longhorns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Motion from the wideout. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat. Got enough space.
Well, you know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running back looking for the end zone to the left. This time he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Craver. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got him downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, that play-action fake, it just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
He's looking deep. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit. There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He lofts one down the sideline. Got it in stride inside the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Runs through a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
That penalty will back them up some more, half the distance to the goal. Off play action on 1st down. Working on the right. Bounced off his feet. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Manning. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but